New Yorkers, this is what we've been waiting for. Tremendous progress after 2 long years. And we're not done, but this is trending in a very, very good direction.
As the dominoes fall on mask mandates, Americans in places like New York City are left to navigate a patchwork of different rules and recommendations from their city, state, and federal government. But the CDC director says when it comes to removing the mask, we're not there yet. Mask policy whiplash across the country as a cascade of states drop their mandates, despite the CDC insisting most Americans should still be wearing them.
At this time, we continue to recommend masking in areas of high and substantial transmission. That's much of the country right now in public indoor settings.
Starting today, New York State lifting its indoor mask requirement or proof of vaccination for businesses, but waiting until early March to decide on schools. However, with local leaders able to make their own rules, in New York City, the mask mandate remains on mass transit and vaccination cards still required at restaurants, theaters, and arenas.
I own a business and I'm very close with people, so I'm going to wear it all the time. I'm not going to make my clients wear it, but I would like them to.
With new cases in the U.S. plunging nearly 70% in the last 3 weeks, there is mounting pressure on public officials to bring back a sense of normal life. Rhode Island and Illinois among 9 states removing indoor masking policies in the coming weeks.
I think all of us are getting tired of wearing masks, that's for sure.
A new report about the alleged destruction of documents in the Trump White House. According to an excerpt published in Axios from the upcoming book by New York Times reporter Maggie Haberman, while Trump was in the White House, residential staff periodically discovered wads of printed paper clogging a toilet and believed the president had flushed pieces of paper. This comes after revelations that Donald Trump took 15 boxes of official presidential records and memorabilia to his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida when he left the White House. Officials at the National Archives have asked the Justice Department to look into whether the former president violated a law called the Presidential Records Act, which requires all official White House records to be preserved by the federal government. According to sources familiar with the request, those boxes included his correspondence with North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un.
He wrote me beautiful letters, and they're great letters. We fell in love.
Also included in those boxes, the infamous map of Hurricane Dorian's path that was doctored with a Sharpie, which attempted to prove Trump's incorrect prediction of the hurricane's path. Sources tell ABC News that officials at the archives have also expressed concerns over whether classified information was mishandled. In a statement released late Wednesday, Donald Trump denied doing anything wrong with his official records, saying that his conversations with the archives have been collaborative and respectful.